Hi, Divine Souls. I'm truly grateful you're here with me in Oriah Divine Sanctuary, a space dedicated to healing, awareness, and spiritual alignment. If this video has appeared in your life today, trust that there may be a message here meant specifically for you. If the words shared here resonate with your spirit, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe so we can continue building a community centered around truth, healing, and higher consciousness. Earlier today, during meditation, I allowed myself to slow down, to breathe, and to simply be present. And in that quiet space, I began to tune into the energetic frequency of the collective, sensing what many people may be navigating on their spiritual journeys right now. And from that awareness, this message emerged. One thing many people notice during periods of growth or increased visibility is that attention can change relationship dynamics. Sometimes people who were once neutral, supportive, or uninterested suddenly become critical, competitive, dismissive, or strangely reactive. This can feel confusing, especially if you haven't intentionally harmed anyone. But visibility changes social dynamics in powerful ways. When someone becomes more visible, whether through confidence, success, appearance, creativity, leadership, influence, healing, or public recognition, they naturally attract more attention, and attention often activates comparison. Human beings compare themselves constantly. This is normal psychology. People compare success, attractiveness, confidence, lifestyle, relationships, influence, achievements, and social value. For emotionally secure people, another person's visibility may feel inspiring or neutral, but for highly insecure people, visibility can feel threatening. Why? Because your growth may unintentionally activate unresolved insecurities they already carry. For example, your confidence may highlight their self doubt. Your discipline may remind them of goals they abandoned. Your visibility may intensify fears of being overlooked, unimportant, or inadequate. Your success may disrupt the role they expected you to stay in. And instead of processing those emotions internally, some people externalize them. This can show up as criticism, passive aggression, minimizing your accomplishments, gossip, constant comparison, hostility disguised as humility, attempts to embarrass or discredit you, or obsession with your flaws. In some cases, people may justify their behavior by convincing themselves you deserve criticism simply because you are visible. Visibility often makes people feel more entitled to project onto others. Public figures experience this constantly, but it also happens in everyday life. Now, this does not mean every criticism comes from jealousy or insecurity. Healthy feedback exists. Sometimes visible people genuinely make mistakes. The important distinction is pattern and intent. Constructive feedback seeks accountability or improvement. Projection seeks emotional discharge. One clarifies, the other attacks. This is why emotionally grounded people learn not to internalize every negative reaction they receive during periods of growth. If you constantly shape yourself around avoiding criticism, you will eventually start shrinking your visibility, voice, creativity, or authenticity to remain emotionally safe. That creates self suppression, and self suppression rarely creates peace long term. So, how do you handle this well? First, stay grounded in reality. Do not become arrogant or assume every disagreement is jealousy. That mindset becomes unhealthy too. Maintain humility and self awareness. Second, stop over explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. Not every attack deserves your emotional energy. Third, strengthen your internal validation. The more dependent you are on universal approval, the more destabilizing visibility becomes. And finally, understand that increased visibility naturally increases projection. The more people see you, the more interpretations, assumptions, comparisons, and emotional reactions you will encounter. That is part of being seen. You cannot control all of it. What you can control is your integrity, your boundaries, your emotional regulation, and your focus. Do not allow fear of criticism to stop your growth. You are not responsible for managing every insecurity your visibility may activate in others. Stay grounded, stay authentic, and let your character speak louder than outside projections. Divine souls, thank you for stepping into Oriah Divine Sanctuary. This space exists to support your healing, elevate your awareness, and guide you through the sacred process of personal transformation. Here, you are safe to grow spiritually, emotionally, and authentically. And it is truly an honor to share this journey with you. Always remember, awareness begins the healing, but your transformation begins the moment you choose to honor your voice. Until we meet again, continue walking in truth, protecting your peace, and letting your divine light shine.